Well, this is alarming news. Just as soon as I got my Mixtape Monday video set up, I got an alert on my phone that the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, has had an injury on her country estate. So, according to the BBC, it is suspected that this minor head injury and concussion is thought to be caused by a horse. And we all know that she is an equestrian. At 73, I give her props. I rode horses when I was younger, and it's not an easy thing to do. So, it can be pretty scary falling from a horse from that distance. But she was at her Gatcombe Park estate in Gloucester. Grumpy Sapper, I got you here because I'm purposely doing this video for you, honey. So she was injured on Sunday, and sources are saying that the injury is consistent with the impact from a horse's head or legs. Now, when I was in my 20s, I had the occasion, I was grooming a horse, and I got close to his head and he headbutted me, and I literally flew across the room. Like, it really, and he wasn't being mean, he just tossed his head. I also had the occasion to have my foot stepped on. Not really fun. I didn't have my riding shoes on, my riding boots on. I did have regular street shoes, just sneakers on. They were a pair of Vans. It hurt. I'm going to tell you, nothing broke, but the horse stepped off. So King Charles is closely monitoring the situation. He is, keeping an eye on his sister. But let's pull some cards and see what she needs to do to recover well. And we'll take a peek at how serious this injury is. In the meantime, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined my community here. We're having a great time, and rest assured, my digital class is coming along. I'm working hard on it today and for the remainder of this week. And as always, we have 20% off for the entire summer on private readings. Link down below if you'd like to book with me. So how serious is this injury? Let's take a look. Strength card in reverse. I don't think it's going to be a tremendous recovery at all. So one of the things that we are seeing here is that she is going to be advised to ride differently from now on, unfortunately, to conduct herself a little bit differently around the horses from now on. It looks like she's going to have to take a break, certainly for the summer. One would need several weeks. We just had one in our house that had a little concussion, fun concussion. So it does take, Raven agrees. It does take some time to recover from that. So she's going to be very, very impatient about it, and she's going to poo-poo some of this. So I think she really does want to get back in the saddle as quickly as possible. But I think the doctors are advising that maybe she needs to consider her recreation a little bit differently. So maybe we're going to go over to the carriage riding the way Prince Philip did. Maybe that'll be more of a thing. I know Lady Louise is getting into carriage riding, as if I remember correctly. So, but she's going to put up a fuss about this, the Princess Royal. She's not going to really agree with the doctors. I think she's going to say not bloody likely. So, but she will do everything to the letter of what they've requested. I think she is going to refuse to hang up her equestrianship altogether, which is really what everyone is kind of going to be urging her. Like, maybe it's time to not be riding quite so hard or aggressively. Maybe not, being around the horses, letting some other people, outsourcing some of the work that needs to be done with the horses, maybe before or after. I'm sure they do have people tack up her horses and tack them down for her, but if you love horses, if you love animals, you do want to be there for kind of the whole process. So I know for me, cooling down and grooming my horses after I went for a ride was really fun. And by all means, I was not an excellent rider. My mother is an excellent rider, though. My mother was a fantastic rider back in the day. Quite aggressive rider too. So I think her goal during the recovery will be to get back on the horse, despite any recommendations. This is going to be in conflict with others, her support team, her children, her brother, and everybody else involved. But so, how is her recovery going to go? I'm getting the sense that it's not terrifically significant of an injury. How's her recovery going to go? she's she is going to be a little bit petulant about this. She is going to say, I think I know better. She is going to let people know that this is part of her, and to take this away is taking away a significant portion of her life. She will take her medicine, she will do her time. I do think that they're going to have some trouble when everyone goes up to Balmoral. I believe that happens at the end of July, the beginning of August, or sometime in August. I think they're going to have a tough time keeping her off the horses up there, even if she goes for just a walk. I think they're going to have a tough time with her. She is definitely a woman who knows what and where and when she wants to do it. And I think they're going to have their work cut out for them. I'm pretty much seeing her getting up a little bit early in the morning and going out there with the stable master and going, I don't care. I'm the Princess Royal. You're going to put me on this horse. So good for her. Good for her. But in terms of recovery, are we going to have any sustained damage? No, no. I think we're going to be okay. I don't think that this is a notable injury, something that's going to keep her out of the public eye or out of the mix for any length of time. I think she is a tough gal, and I think she's going to get right back in that saddle. I think they're going to have to fight her on it, but I think she is going to get back in that saddle sooner than later. So we'll keep an eye on the Princess Royal. She is one of my favorites. I think she's really tremendous. She's the queen that wasn't, unfortunately, by the accident of birth. But we do here at Fortune Cookies and at the Psychic News Report wish her well, and we do hope that she recovers as quickly as possible. So, as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will keep you advised as to what's going on the other side. So, have a great day, everybody. Thanks so